fellow dolls, it is she, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing this 360 lace frontal. Yes ma'am, this is a custom frontal. I actually colored this hair exactly how it is you see here. It was a natural black when it came to me. Hands down the best frontal on the market. Like, it lifted without a problem. I am super excited about this. Not only this frontal, but this wig that I also made that is going to be a separate video. This video is strictly about this frontal honey because she is everything. First, I got it from AliExpress. I have been testing out AliExpress vendors, and the reason why I chose this frontal is because it came pre-plucked. If you have ever plucked a frontal, then you know the amount of work that it takes. I did not have to pluck not one strand of hair out of this frontal, and it just made my life so much easier. Like, I am literally not only obsessed with the color, but also obsessed with this frontal. In this video, I am just going to be doing a review on this frontal, but I'm also going to show you exactly how I got this color. So yes, this is a review on the frontal and how to get this blonde if you are interested in this color. I am literally obsessed with it, especially the stripe down the front. So it's giving me like old Beyonce with a little bit of Sierra, and what's Rick Ross' girlfriend name? The one chick, y'all know who I'm talking about. It's giving me her. That's what's really giving me, and I am all the way here for it. Okay, I'm going to go in one more time because I do want some of the lighter, like the lighter blonde that you see in the front, I do want that highlighted more throughout the wig. So I am going to go in again, but I will show you the process of how I got it exactly how you see it right here right now. So let's get into the specs on this frontal. Again, I got this from AliExpress. Let me pull up my order really quick just so I have all of the details. So the vendor, I got it from YouMay Official Hair Store on AliExpress. It is their pre-plucked 360 lace frontal closure, Brazilian virgin hair in body wave with a natural hairline, lace band frontal with baby hair. That's literally the title of this unit. This is what it actually looks like if you were to go onto AliExpress's website, and it is exactly as it is pictured, as it is described. So right now I'm just running my fingers through this frontal so you can see that it is very secure. One thing to note, after I made this wig, this 360 frontal is so bomb that I didn't have to put combs or an elastic band in this frontal. This frontal comes with adjustable straps in the back, and that's literally, I don't have any combs. Like, I have no combs, I have no elastic, and this wig is stuck to my, it ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. So I just literally can't say enough good things about this frontal. Like, I literally cannot believe that I got this from AliExpress, and it cost me, for the 18-inch, it was $100. Let me not lie, let me get the exact price. It was $103, I believe. However, the knots did not come bleached. I had to bleach the knots myself, but that wasn't a big deal. I'm used to bleaching knots. If you want a video on how it is that I bleach my knots, because I did not record that process, then just let me know. There are hundreds of videos here on YouTube on how to bleach knots, but I am more than happy to include a video on how it is that I bleach my knots exactly, because again, that is not in this video. I got the length, I got the 18-inch, so this part right here is all frontal, and as you can see, it is true to length. It actually seems longer than the 18 to me, but I am not complaining at all. It is a 13 across the front by 4. It is extremely deep, so you can part your hair if you like your deep parts, honey, all the way through. I mean, seriously, this frontal is unreal. And that is my cap. I actually pushed my cap back. I don't like the cap all the way to the front, so that's why you see it getting lighter right there. That's why you see it getting lighter right there. That is my wig cap. So yes, zoom you in on the hairline just so you can see exactly how it looks and how it looks up close. I mean, this I'm pretty much undetectable. Let's just put it out there. Like, you cannot clock me and know that this is a wig. This lace is everything. So I'm gonna zoom in on the hairline. So it comes with baby hairs in it. I did not style mine. I don't really like the baby hair look. I just kind of like it to look as natural as possible. I actually have a video on how it is that I install my lace wigs and my glueless method. So if you are interested in that, I will link that below. But this is the hairline, and again, it looks really, really, really good. And this is without me styling the baby hairs. I mean, look at that. It looks like it's coming straight out of my scalp. And again, you can part this wig wherever you want. What else? I want to make sure that I'm covering everything that I think that somebody might ask. But I think that the video is very detailed, and so any question that you have, they should be answered in this video. If not, please feel free to jump down in the comments and I will try to reply as soon as I can. But without further ado, let's get into how I customized this frontal and got this exact color. So these are the essentials that you are going to need. You are going to need your cream developer. I am using both the Clairol developer as well as the BW2 bleach. I have 20 and both 40 volume developer. You're going to need some gloves for protection. You're going to need some straight pins, some mixing bowls for both your 20 and your 40 volume developer, a clip to keep the hair out of the way, and then your Wella toner. So this is the frontal from YouMay Hair. As you can see, the hairline is pre-plucked and it is an open cap. So if you are more interested in the closed cap, this one does not come with a closed cap. It is open at the top. And then you have your lace in the back as well as your adjustable straps here, which are perfect. You can adjust it and make it as tight or as loose as possible. I have a pretty small head, so that definitely came in handy. And it is 18 inches as I mentioned before, and it is very true to length. Here we're just zooming in right in on the hairline, and this hairline is perfect. As you can see, it has baby hairs in it. It is not dense at all. It looks very, very natural. And as it describes, it is a natural hairline that is already pre-plucked for you, so you do not have to do any plucking to this whatsoever. Take one of your mixing bowls and you want to take 1 scoop of the bleach. We are going to mix the 40 and the 20 in 2 different bowls. You want to take your other bowl and also do 1 scoop of the BW2 bleach. And then you want to take your developer. I use 2 different color bowls so that I know which one is 20 and which one is 40. So my 20 is going to be in my black bowl and my 40 is going to be in my clear bowl. And you just want to mix that up into a consistency of like cake batter. Is the only way I can really think to describe it. Not too thick, but also not too runny, but just right. Now I am taking just the front section of the frontal. This is the section that is the lightest. That is the lightest blonde that you saw. And I am going ahead and putting bleach, the 40 volume developer bleach, right onto the front of that. I want to start that off because again, I was going for just that streak across the front for it to be lighter. As you can see here, I have already bleached one side and that front has already started developing and is already turning blonde, as I am now going in and starting to apply the bleach to the other side. I am just doing freehand, I guess, highlights and lowlights, if you will. I am not by any stretch of the imagination a professional. I just did what I thought made sense to me. So here I am slowing it up so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I am taking the 40 volume developer first and just going in and placing that down. I have the brush the long way and kind of creating again highlights, or in my mind what I think highlights should be. I'm not a professional, so you professionals, please do not come for me in the comments. But I am going in with the 40 first, eyeballing that and placing it that where I think it should be, and then I'm going to go in with the smaller brush, which is the 20 volume, and then do the same thing and just create those sort of highlight, low light, bleach areas. But I did want to maintain some of the natural color of the frontal, so I did not completely saturate it with bleach. I just kind of went in and I knew what I wanted to look like in my head, and I just went off of that. So follow along if you can, and if you cannot, I do apologize. You just want to repeat that all throughout the frontal. And then then you just want to go through and spot check, and if there's a few spots where you think you missed, go ahead and add some more bleach to that. And then I'm just combing the product through, and then again just kind of going through and spot checking and adding in bleach where I feel is necessary on both sides of the frontal. As you can see, this side has already started processing and is lifting without a problem, and those front pieces are very, very blonde, exactly how I wanted, so I could not be happier with the way that this turned out. I placed the bag on the side that I did last just so that it could catch up with the first side that I did, and it can process evenly because the heat speeds up the lightening process. So now it's been about 30 minutes and everything is looking the way that I want it to look. For now, I actually went in a second time and did this process again because I wanted it to be a little bit lighter. And then after you finish bleaching, you want to tone. I am using the Wella T11 Toner, and you just want to take 1 part toner to 2 part 20 volume developer and take that and mix that together in a bowl. And then you want to mix that, and it kind of has a goopy snot, to be honest, consistency. It has a weird consistency. I didn't really like it, but it is what it is. It does what we need it to do. And then you just want to place that all over the hair. I just completely saturated the hair with this toner, and then I let that sit for 15 minutes. And you just want to take out some of the brassy tones. It did not completely take out all of the brassy tones just because the T11 is usually for lighter blonde hair. That's pretty much it. I added a dark brown dye to the roots to give it those natural roots, and then after this you just wash and deep condition it for 30 minutes and you're good to go. So that was it. I hope that you dolls learned something from this video. I hope that you can now go on to slay your frontals, your 360s, your wigs, whatever. Now I did record the process of exactly how it is that I made this wig. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna upload that separately from this video. And then the hair that I actually used to create the wig outside of the frontal is from Sexy Hair Formula, and so I'll be reviewing that hair and the wig making process in a separate video. Again, I will link that below after that goes live, so please stay tuned for that. And outside of the frontal, I also used 2 full bundles. So this wig is just the frontal and 2 bundles. This is an 18-inch frontal, and the bundles are an 18-inch and a 16-inch. Please let me know if this was helpful, and please leave any suggestions down below in the description box. I will be cranking out these videos. And before you leave, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you dolls in my next video.